The greatest advice I ever heard about approach anxiety came from Ross Jeffries himself. He said, "You don't have approach anxiety, you have opportunity hesitation."
Yeah.
That is such a powerful reframe. That's the best
But
pick.
that's the power of language. But that's the power
Yep.
of language to change everything. To do that's again, and I think people ask me, how do you come up with this stuff? And I say, first of all, obsessive compulsive disorder when it comes to language. I think I'm hardwired for words, for language. I can't do, I'm very difficult to assemble even the simplest thing, but I'm hardwired for words.
Interesting. Do you have other examples of
Mine is the quote.
crazy? Go ahead.
The one I like is from Winston Churchill, and he says, "I'm not scared of action. I'm scared of inaction." And most people never get started. They're trying to read up and they never actually get started. I wonder what the percentage of people that would even consider themselves a PUA or is into pickup, like they watch a lot of stuff, they read a lot of stuff, they maybe keyboard jockey a lot of stuff. How many of them are actually talking to anybody? And I believe that's quite high. I think most people are just like voyeurs of the of pickup and not
Well,
action takers,
there has
opportunity
been
takers.
in the news something about a crazy percentage of men who have never asked a woman out in person, like the
Yeah.
new
Men,
generation.
it's crazy. Men are just so scared and so put down and so lonely. I've said to women, if you understood how lonely men are and how long some of them have gone without any physical intimacy at all, you'd weep. You would weep if you have a heart at all. If you have any empathy in you or heart at all, you'd weep. And
Yeah.
the beautiful ones, sometimes I say, listen, you have no idea of the world of power you walk through. I can't imagine what it would be like to be so attractive. All you have to do is walk into a room and everyone wants to do you. The men, the women, that kind of power, I hope you're using it responsibly because you have the ability to wreck people.
Mm.
Yeah.
It's a
Very
tremendous
true.
power.
Yeah, in a situation like that, if I was saying that, I would ask her after saying that, how do you choose? Just to see if there's any lesson there. But anyway, Baxter, how about what's your advice for approach anxiety?
I think you just got to get in there. I mean, first of all, a bit of having a bit of structure, some material to say, and then just going and practicing it and refining it and getting micro calibration on it and learning what women are going to say to you as a rebuttal. Or is a woman going to shit test you or so on? Learning it, learning the mechanics. And people think that they can just drop the basics straight away when they get good at this. No, Bruce Lee had to practice his punch every day, his kick every day. He didn't just go to like treble roundhouses and flying kicks straight away. You got to humble yourself in this pickup as well, and don't think that you're better. You just got to go for it, still practice the basics, and get in there, and you'll learn a lot. And fear goes away after a while when you're talking to lots of women over a long period of time in your life. Fear goes away, but excitement might not. But fear goes away.
Right.
Mm. Um,
You don't want to get desensitized, but you want to get accustomed to beautiful women.
I love that.
And
where to start for NLP to holistically rewire opportunity hesitations and self-imposed blockages to seizing the opportunities presented?
Well, if you want to mentor with me, now that I'm getting out of how much do I want to say? Uh, if you want to mentor with me, go to seduction.com/mentoring. It is $197 to apply because I want to kick out the dead weight. It's only for people who have already doing well with women, but they're coming out of a divorce or an engagement, or they're back in the game and they're over 35. I no longer want to deal with people, no disrespect to you, Robert, who want to be club rats. And they have to be men who have been successful in the world, intelligent, who have thought this thought. And if you're watching this and you've thought this thought, I don't get it. I'm disciplined. I'm super smart. I'm at the top of my profession, or I built my own business. Why? can't I figure out women? Or you've done well, but now you're lost your mojo because of a long stale period being married, and you want to be back at the top of your game. If you want a seduction rebirth, go to seduction.com/mentoring and put in your $197. I'll look at your application. If I don't think you're a fit, we refund your money. If I think you're a fit, I'll put you on my calendar. And I really do only take three people a quarter. And I'll say this, it is not cheap. We are talking five figures. So if you can't do that, if that scares you, then don't apply. And at that note, I actually have to go. I have things to do. It's been a pleasure, Baxter. When are you going to be back in the
Been
States?
emotional.
When are you going to
Uh,
be back?
Maybe in like 3 months, but I'll let you
Where?
know. It could be
Where?
sooner. I don't know yet, but I normally fly into LA, so not so far away from San
All right.
Diego.
My family lives up in LA. I go up every couple of months, so I'll come up just to see you, and then I'll see my.
Okay.
All right.
I'll look forward to
I
that.
gotta
Yeah,
go.
Russ,
pleasure.